I have something pretty cool to show you in this video, and I'm going to hold off on telling you what it is just for a few minutes or a few moments, rather. It is almost time, and we're getting closer to the launch of this. This is a big component of the Shiba Inu ecosystem. Been waiting a long time for this. In fact, it was delayed, and now I think we're getting a little bit closer. Now, I don't have an exact date for the launch, but we're going to talk about that in this video. So, in a few moments, we'll get to that. Right now, Shiba Inu is up 1.23%. Can't make that up. 1.23123. The overall market's flat. Like, look, guys, I've done a bunch of videos telling you that we are going to basically be flat for the remainder of December. I think January we should see an uptick. We should start to see some new renewed optimism and renewed capital money flowing back into crypto, and a lot of that will hit Shiba Inu as well as the meme coin space. Okay, so this is what I wanted to share with you. Shiba Inu reignites buzz with Metaverse launch and new updates. Okay, and so I'm going to show you visually kind of what this looks like. This is a great piece of kind of a video. You can see I'm getting this. If you want to see how I got to this, Satoshi tweeted this, and I actually retweeted it, so you can check it either on my tweet or here. So proud of the Metaverse team for this. But look, here it is. You can see, and I'm gonna keep the volume. The volume actually doesn't work with my software, so you kind of visually can see here what we got. But a lot of really cool, high end graphics. Remember that the Metaverse is being built with the Unreal 5 engine, I believe. So high level graphics, very visually appealing. A lot of cool different areas for the Metaverse. You can see this kind of a dogs running there. The whole Metaverse will be obviously an open world where you can explore different avenues and arenas. But again, I focus you on the quality of the graphics, quality of the gameplay. Again, it was built in the Unreal 5 engine. This is something that I think is really cool. And I mean, you just kind of look at the trees, the stars, the lighting. Look at that tree. That's a great example. Look at the lighting there. Different gradients, a lot of different stuff going on. It looks really good as far as how the Metaverse looks. I mean, just visually very appealing, very well done. And this is some raw kind of footage that they're releasing out to kind of show how it looks and all that. So good stuff here. All right. But so this is basically signaling the fact that we are getting closer to the Metaverse launch. They know how they will do this. Remember, the launches will go, they'll put a certain amount of people into the environment, kind of like what's called a beta test, things of that nature. Will they'll let a very small group kind of get in, start playing in it, running it, being in the environment. That's testing for obviously bugs, issues, things of that nature. This is a very complex environment with a lot of complex software development code behind it. And it's going to have to be troubleshooted, fixing code, the issues, things of that nature. I mean, they do that while the development, but software development, I was actually in software development a long time ago. So I kind of know a little bit about this. It goes through these kind of iterative phases, right? But that really looked good, that little teaser. So it's almost time. We're getting closer. Now, there's not an exact date. I don't have a date for you as far as kind of when the Metaverse is going to launch. But it is coming. And that's really at the end of the day, what I care about. So, we'll see as we get a little bit closer. But like now, let's finish up, kind of take a look at what's going on with kind of the overall crypto. You can see that Shiba Inu is just kind of channeling. It's doing its thing. If we kind of grab one of these, copy V, kind of grab this and kind of grab that, move that up right there. We can see that we kind of hit this base level channel right here. And so for about, I don't know, about the last 10 or 11 days, Shiba Inu is going sideways. But ironically, if you kind of take this and look at it like this way, you flatten it out, you can see that the overall move, it still has really been kind of trading within a pretty narrow band here. If you really flatten it out and kind of look at it from a longer time span. So from really kind of take a look at this, not a lot of movement, right? So from about the beginning of November, we've really, in essence, been kind of channeling in the same channel. Now, a little bit like this was 2-3, and right here, this is 2-1. As far as the support of this channel, we kind of got pushed down here. Now we got pushed down here because, and I'm talking about kind of this area right here where we got pushed down, right? We got pushed down because the overall market was pushed down. We had a wrench thrown at us with obviously the Federal Reserve, with their major announcement they did a week or so ago. I've covered that a bunch. And that's kind of where we're at right now. So just kind of letting you know that's what's going on. As always, I appreciate you giving me a few minutes. You can see Bitcoin. This is the same thing since about the 22nd of November. It's really been channeling. Obviously, we had this little breakout here, but it since gave it back and fell back into the channel there. You can see it's right here. It fell back in below that resistance level, almost perfectly continued rested back down into that channel, where it's broken through the support a few little times, but really support is right around that $94,000 range for Bitcoin. Again, that's kind of Bitcoin drives the rest of the market, right? So you know that. So yeah, so we're all eyes are really focused on January, which is kind of where I'm looking, and we just got to get through the rest of December. See ya. Bye.